Born into one of the most illustrious families in India, Jehangir Ratanji Dadabhoy Tata, better known as JRD Tata, was a man who would change the course of Indian industry and aviation forever. From his pioneering work in aviation to his visionary leadership of the Tata Group, JRD was not just an industrialist, he was a nation builder. JRD Tata was born on July 29, 1904, in Paris, France. His father, Ratanji Dadabhoy Tata, was a prominent businessman and part of the Tata industrial dynasty. His mother, Suzanne Brie, was of French origin. This blend of cultures, Indian and French, played a significant role in shaping JRD's worldview. From a young age, JRD was exposed to a cosmopolitan environment, splitting his time between Paris and Bombay, with schooling in France, Japan, and India. It was in France that JRD developed a fascination for aviation, a passion that would later change Indian skies forever. In 1929, JRD became one of the first Indians to receive a commercial pilot's license. His love for flying led to the creation of Tata Airlines in 1932, India's first airline. What started as a small mail carrier eventually grew into Air India, the country's national airline. Flying across rough terrains and unpredictable weather, JRD personally piloted the first flight of Tata Airlines, marking the birth of civil aviation in India. His vision laid the foundation for modern Indian aviation. JRD took over as chairman of the Tata Group in 1938, at the young age of 34. Under his leadership, the Tata Empire expanded into diverse industries, including steel, chemicals, automobiles, and hospitality. His relentless pursuit of excellence made Tata a name synonymous with trust and quality. JRD believed in not just growing businesses, but in making a difference in society. He championed workers' rights, introduced paid leaves, and focused on employee welfare long before they were industry norms. He believed that a company's success should also reflect the well-being of its workers. JRD Tata's vision extended beyond business. He was a passionate advocate for social causes and philanthropy. Under his leadership, the Tata Group established prestigious institutions like the Tata Institute of Social Sciences, the Tata Memorial Hospital for Cancer Treatment, and the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. His belief was clear: industrial success should always go hand in hand with nation building and improving the lives of the people. For his unparalleled contributions to industry and nation building, JRD Tata was awarded the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian award, in 1992. His achievements were celebrated not just in India, but across the globe. He was a member of several global committees and an international figure known for his integrity and vision. JRD Tata passed away in 1993, but his legacy lives on through the Tata Group, which continues to be one of the most respected business conglomerates in the world. His values of ethical leadership, innovation, and social responsibility remain at the core of the group today. JRD was not just a businessman, he was a man of vision, compassion, and foresight. He took risks, pushed boundaries, and redefined what it meant to be an industrialist. He was a pioneer, an aviator, a humanitarian, and above all, a true leader. JRD Tata once said, "One must forever strive for excellence, or even perfection, in any task, however small, and never be satisfied with the second best." These words continue to inspire millions today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the life of JRD Tata, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more inspiring stories from history.
Jehangir Ratanji Dadabhoy Tata, otherwise known to all the world as JRD, the grand old man of Indian aviation. He was India's first licensed pilot, as we can see from the document itself. There we are, number 1, 1929. JRD flew India's first airmail from Karachi to Ahmedabad and on to Bombay in a postmark. This is the second time he is reenacting that historic flight. The first time was in 1962, to mark 30 years of civil air transport in India.
1962 marks the 30th anniversary of the airmail service in India.
This is a newsreel record of the 1962 flight.
A token mailbag is handed to Mr. JRD Tata, chairman of Air India International. Mr. Tata, who also piloted the first flight, takes off from Karachi Airport. Destination Bombay, with an intermediate stop at Ahmedabad. In Ahmedabad, the scene is played as it was in 1932. Even refueling is done in a manner now outdated. The single-engined Leopard Moth is similar to the Puss Moth flown by Mr. Tata in 1932. Mr. Tata continues his flight 30 years into the past. After a total of 7 hours in the air, the plane lands at Juhu Airport in Bombay. Today, mail is carried by jet planes that are faster and better equipped. The flight of this little ancient Leopard Moth serves to dramatize forcefully the pace of modern progress.
That was 20 years ago. JRD was still in his 20s when he founded Tata Aviation Services, later known as Tata Airlines. In the early days, they flew only freight and not passengers, because as one person put it, who was going to pay 100 rupees to fly from Bombay to Karachi? That seems silly now, but in those days 100 rupees was a lot of money. From Ahmedabad, JRD takes off for Bombay. His interest in flying began when he was a little boy. The Tatas had a summer house at Ardelot on the coast of France. Their neighbor was Monsieur Louis Blériot, the legendary French aviator who was the first to fly a plane across the Channel in 1909. To JRD's delight, Blériot used to land his plane on the beach in front of his house. In JRD's own words, none was more starry-eyed than myself. From then on, I was hopelessly hooked on aeroplanes and made up my mind that come what may, one day I would be a pilot.